What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the Strike First podcast. In this video, we'll be discussing how the character of Sid will be concluded in the Cobra Kai series. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. But before we get started, I just want to pay my respects to the incredibly talented and hardworking Ed Asner, who just recently passed on the 29th of August. Ed started acting in the late 50s when he was 28, all the way up until an incredible 91 years of age. Some of Ed's most iconic roles included Santa Claus from Elf, Lou Grant from the Lou Grant series, Carl Fredricksen from the movie Up, and most recently, Sid Weinberg from the Cobra Kai series, and much, much more. Ed inspired the lives of millions through his portrayals of his characters, and he'll be missed by so many. So thank you, Ed Asner. May you rest in peace. So with the recent passing of the legendary Ed Asner, that leads us as Cobra Kai fans to wonder what is next for the character of Sid Weinberg in the Cobra Kai series. While Sid is not in the realm of likable characters, I do think there is a likely scenario that'll happen that'll give him the proper send-off as well as end things on good terms with his stepson Johnny. Even though it's still unknown whether or not Sid will appear in Cobra Kai Season 4 as they filmed the season prior to his passing. What I think would work is that in the final season or so in the show, Sid would pass away and the sum of his money would be left to Johnny. And in his will, Sid would apologize to Johnny for not being a good parental figure to him and realize how wrong he was for doing the things that he did to Johnny, including bullying him and physically and mentally abusing him. And this would be bittersweet for Johnny because all he wanted growing up was to have a father-type figure in his life. That's why he gravitated towards Kreese in the first place. Even though he would be happy that Sid apologized, he would still be a bit sad that he's now gone. And I know the character of Sid doesn't deserve a redemption like this or is worthy of this type of closure, but I still think the proper send-off needs to be done in parts of paying respects to the actor of Ed Asner in his final role of his life. And after inheriting Sid's fortune, he'd be able to live comfortably with Carmen if he's still with her, and now that he has a good amount of money, he can buy her a ring and propose to her. And it's quite obvious that it's pretty unlikely for Sid to do this type of thing for Johnny. And after all the scenes we see of Johnny and Sid together, it's quite clear that Sid despises Johnny. But I can't really think of another way to write off the character of Sid and make it positive. And I don't know about you guys, but the last thing I want is for Johnny to find out the news of Sid's passing and just be like, who cares? Screw this guy. But having Sid have a change of heart and showing compassion towards Johnny for once is what this show is all about. It's never too late to turn over a new leaf and make the right decisions in life. And I'm not saying that leaving his fortune to Johnny is the right decision. I'm saying the right choice is admitting his mistakes that he's made and attempting to make amends with Johnny, his stepson. Leaving him his money would just prove that he's sincere with his apology, because we all know that Sid hated giving him money and only did so when he felt obligated to by Johnny's mother. So like I said before, guys, I know Sid is not worthy of a send-off of this gratitude, but the actor Ed Asner sure as hell does. And this, to me, is the most likely scenario I can see happening for this character, because if there's two things we know about Sid, it's that he's rich and a bully to Johnny. And with the actor's unexpected death, you know they have to find a way to write him off in the story, because just never showing Sid again would just be an obvious loose end that just wouldn't make much of sense. But with that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments section what you think they should do with the character of Sid Weinberg now that the actor Ed Asner has since passed on. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on Cobra Kai and Karate Kid content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.